Namaskar. Welcome to Pravaha, the second episode in the series of Chola copper plates that we've been seeing. In the last episode, we saw some of the Shasana shlokas and what Shasana shlokas mean, and some of the shlokas of these kings, of the Chola kings who issued copper plates. I thought we will venture into looking at the specific copper plates and looking at some of the shlokas in them, and chronologically perhaps make this a multi-episode series, though that was not the original intention. But let's try and do this. So first copper plate I'm going to take today is the earliest Chola copper plate that we have from Parantaka. It belongs to 922 CE. It was issued in 922 CE, early 10th century. And it is a public book. It is published in South Indian Inscriptions, Volume 2. It's available on the net. The PDF is available on the net. So if in any case you want to take up the whole of the inscription and see, read more details about it, you want to read the translation of it, it's all available there in the net for free. So that being said, we'll venture into the Udayendiram copper plate. The Udayendiram copper plate does not have a Shasana shloka as we have seen. Although Parantaka does have his Shasana shloka, which is from another copper plate, Srimad Chandra Reva, Chola Vamsha Shikhamanehe, that we saw last time. But this copper plate does not have a Shasana shloka. Instead, it has only the name Bhabru Meru. It only has the one word that is written, Bhabru Meru. Nothing else is written. And then the copper plate just starts. Now, this copper plate, Udayendiram copper plate, is very important for two things. One is because it has the details of two big kingdoms. So it has the genealogy and details of two big kingdoms. One is, of course, the Cholas, Parantaka, who is issuing the copper plate. The second one is the Gangas. The Ganga, we will look at the Gangas who are mentioned in this copper plate in a while, not in this episode. But because why the Gangas are mentioned is because the Ganga king called Prithvipati. Prithvipati is the applicant for the grant or the donation. So Prithvipati the second is contemporary to Parantaka. So he comes to Parantaka and he's the person who is asking for the donation to be made, and Parantaka sanctions it and he makes the grant. Of course, we will look at all this in detail again, but why I'm saying this is because this is the importance for this Udayendiram copper plate comes, one, because it is very old. It is the oldest Chola copper plate that is available to us. And second is because there are details that we can glean from this copper plate that pertains to both the Cholas and the Gangas. And one more is because the Sanskrit is really, really beautiful. Very beautiful Sanskrit that is there. Of course, that is what is the prime intention of mine, not the political history, to just show the beauty and the visualization, the poetry in these copper plates. I'm not going to dwell very deep into the political history of neither the Cholas nor the Gangas. Just look at the beauty of poetry that is there. So, that being said, we will proceed into the first shloka that is there. It starts with Swasti Shrihi. Swasti, auspiciousness, Mangalam. Shrihi, abundance, or Lakshmi's symbol. So, Swasti Shri, auspiciousness and abundance be unto you. And then the shloka, the first shloka is Yasya Ashtamurti Rabhavat Swayam Ardhamurtihi Yannabi Pankajabhavo Jagatam Prasutihi Yasyanisham Prathamavag Vibrunoti Tattvam Tat Sridharo Dishatu Vishwapatihi Shriyam Vaha. Probably if I'm reading it this way, it does not strike a tone with your mind, but then if I'm going to read it a little musically, we'll all recognize what I'm reading. Yasyashtamurtirabhavat swayamardhamurtihi yannabhipankajabhavo jagatam prasutihi yasyanisham prathamavak vivranoti tattvam tasridharo dishatu vishwapati shriyam baha. So if I'm going to read it like this, you'll understand it's not a Suprabhatam. But the meter in which it is set is called as Vasanta Tilaka. This copper plate has wonderful meters: Vasanta Tilaka, Anushtup, Shardula Vikridita, Swagata, and then you have Rathot Dada. and very beautiful meters about which we will look at. Look at it in due course. Now this one is Vasanta Tilaka. Vasanta Tilaka is a 14 syllable meter. Yasyashtamurtirabhavat swayamardhamurtihi. 14. So 14, 14, 14, 14. That's how it is set. And the beauty of Vasanta Tilaka is brought out very beautifully by Bhoja in his Shringara Prakasha. The Mangala Shloka of Shringara Prakasha itself is in Vasanta Tilaka. And Kalidasa uses Vasanta Tilaka for a Suprabhatam in Raghuvamsham to wake up Rama. And that probably is taken forward by Pratibadi Bhayankara Mannan in his Venkatesha Suprabhatam. Shri Venkata Chalapate Etava Suprabhatam. That is in Vasanta Tilaka. So that's why you would have got that feeling of Yasya Tamurti Rabhavat Swayamardha Murtihi. So that's how this also goes. But this is much earlier to Pratibadi Bhayankara. That being said, so Kalidasa also uses, this meter. Many poets have used. Many poets, in Haravilasa, Haravijaya is full of Vasanta Tilaka. Lots of poets have used this meter, and that meter is being used with the Cholas. So what does it say? Going beyond the beauty of the tone and the tune and the meter, what does it say? It starts with a salutation to Shiva. Yasya Ashtamurti Abhavat. Yasya, to who Ashtamurti Abhavat, who has 8 different forms. So this Ashtamurti is 8 forms of Shiva, in the Mangala Shloka. Again, it's very, very interesting because Kalidasa in his Abhidhyana Shakuntalam, in the Mangala Shloka, Ya Srashturadhya, Vahati Vidhihutam Ya, Havir Yacha Hotri, he uses the same Vaha Ishaha Ashtamurtihi, may that Ashtamurti Shiva Tanubihi Avatu, may he protect you. So that is how Kalidasa introduces his Mangala Shloka in Abhidhyana Shakuntalam with a salutation to Ashtamurti Shiva. And in this copper plate also the Mangala Shloka begins with a salutation to Ashtamurti form of Shiva. And what that is Rudra, Sharva, and 8 different forms, and each of that is also represented by Agni, Prithvi, and sun, moon, fire, water, and Bhumi, earth, and all of that. So Jalam, Agni, and all of that. So, and that has mentions in many, right from the Shatapada Brahmana, the Samhita Bhaga and the Brahmana Bhaga itself, there is a mention of the Ashtamurtis and what they do and all of that. In Mahabharata, there is a Vyakta mention, that is, it says, Bhumi Rapo, Nalo Vayuhu, Kham Suryas Chandra, Suryascha, Tatha Sashi, Agrischa, Yajamanascha. So these are your 8 forms, Prakritischa, Ashtatha. So these are the 8 forms. And many Smritis, many Grihya Sutras also, the Ashtamurti form is very much celebrated. Bhava Yadeva Yaswaha, Sharva Yadeva Yaswaha, Rudra Yadeva Yaswaha. So the Ashtamurti is given the Bhagas of the oblations in the yajnas. So it's a very, very Vedic concept, the Ashtamurti concept of Shiva. And that is being saluted here. And it's interesting to observe that Ashtamurti is also being saluted as the Mangala Shloka in the same way in the Mangala Shloka of Abhidhyana Shakuntalam by Kalidasa also. Having said that. But this shloka does not glorify Shiva as such. That's another interesting part, because the very next word changes it. It starts with Yasya Tamurti Rabhavat, starts like that, and then goes into Swayam Ardhamurtihi, the other half of that Ashtamurti. So it talks about the Harihara form of Shiva and Vishnu together in one icon. So Yasya Tamurti Rabhavat, this is the Shiva part. Swayam Ardhamurtihi, this is the Vishnu part of it. So it says Yasya Ashtamurti Rabhavat Swayam Ardhamurtihi. Okay, Vishnu, what should he do? Sa Shriyam Dishadu. So let him show you the path of abundance, goodness, prosperity. So Saha Shriyam Dishadu. May he show you the path of, may he give you abundance, may he give you wealth, may he give you prosperity. Now who is that? That Vishnu is half of Shiva is what we have seen from the first line. The first adjective is that Yasya Ashtamurti Rabhavat Swayam Ardhamurti. And then next, Yannabi pankaja bhavo jagatam prasutihi. From whose navel a lotus was born, and on that Nabhi Pankaja, navel lotus, from whose navel lotus Jagatam Prasutihi was born the world's creator, which is Brahma. So, Yasyashtamurti Rabhavat Swayamardha Murti, he who is the other half of the Harihara Murti, where Hara is Ashtamurti and Vishnu is the other half, from whose Nabhi Pankaja, from whose navel lotus was born Brahma, who is the father of the world, Yanna Vipankaja Bhavo Jagatam Prasutihi. Then, Yasya Anisham Prathamabhag Vivranoti Tattvam. Yasya Anisham Prathamabhag Vivranoti Tattvam. From whose mouth the Prathamabhag, whatever he is saying, is Vivranoti Tattvam. Tattva, or the ultimate truth. Here it symbolizes the Vedas. So, Yasya Anisham Prathamabhag Vivranoti Tattvam. So, whose vak, whose speech is always, that of Tattvam. Prathamabhag also could mean the four types of vak, because Veda says that Chatvari vak, Parimita, Padani, Tudiyam, Vacha, Manushya, the four types of vak that are there. The first thought comes deep in your mind, and the fourth one is when you speak it out. When it comes to your brain, is your second, and then when you like, I'm just about to talk about it, it's here. That's the third. So, Vaikhari is what we speak out, but what is heart in heart inside Yasya Anisham Prathamavag, or his first word outside, or when it can mean the philosophical, the first thought that is inside. Vivranoti Tattvam, it talks about the Tattva or philosophy or metaphysics, or that is enshrined in the Vedas. Sa Sridharaha, that Sridhara, he who is the husband of Lakshmi, Sa Sridharaha, Dishatu Vishwapatihi Shriyambaha. May he who is Vishwapati, who is the Lord of the world, that is one meaning. It says Sridhara, he is the husband of Lakshmi. Vishwapati, Vishwa is the world, so he is also Bhumi's husband. He who is Shri and Bhumi's husband, may he Dishatu Shriyam Baha, may he give you all abundance and prosperity. It's the first shloka, such a beautiful shloka, beautiful start, beautiful, very poetic start to a wonderful inscription in wonderful copper plate. The second shloka is on Shiva. First one was on Padmanabha. This is on Shiva. So this is in a meter called Rathotthana. It's another beautiful meter. Again handled by Kalidasa and Kumara Sambhava, handled by many poets. So Maravairi Madhuram Shushekharan Neelava Halava Neelakandharam Haramatnakapirekshanam Vapur Dhurato Haratu Dushkrutaniva. So that's the beautiful meter. It's like as if a Ratha is going. Maravairi Madhuram Shushekharan Neelava Hanava Neelakandharam Haramatnakapirekshanam Vapur Dhurato Haratu Dushkrutaniva. So that's how it is visualized. That's how the name is given. Of course, it can be used for anything and everything. Generally, it is also used for many other things, like general stotras also. For example, the most famous shloka we all know, Anjaneya Mati Patalananam Kanchana Trikamaniya Vigraham, that is also in Prathottara. And it's a 11 syllable meter. Ma Rabai Madhuram Sushekaran Neelavahanava Neelakandharam. So it goes like that. So not going into the metrical part of it, but coming to the meaning part of it. It says Haratu Dushkrutani, Vaha Haratu Dushkrutani, Dushkrutani Haratu. May all your misdeeds be forgiven, or may your misdeeds or your ill thoughts, go away. Who should do that? For that, you have these adjectives. Mara Vairihi, he who burnt desire of Kamadeva, was burnt by Shiva. Manmatha became Ananga due to the Kopa or the Krodha or anger of Shiva. So Mara, he becomes the enemy of Mara. Mara is Kamadeva. So he is the one who burnt Cupid. So may Shiva who burnt Cupid throw your ill thoughts away. One. Madhura Amshu Shekhara. The Chandra or the moon, which is very cool, adorns his head. Madhura Amshu Shekhara. So may Shiva, who is the destroyer of Kama, make your misdeeds go away. May Shiva, who wears the Chandra on his hair, make your misdeeds go away. Then Neela Vahalava Neela Kandharam. He who ate poison and therefore he has an Adam's apple which is blue, May that Shiva make your misdeeds go away. Haramagna kapilekshanam vapur durato haratu dushkruta niva. So Haramagna Kapilekshana, the red eye that is there, and that is there in his forehead as the Trinetra. So that Shiva, Haramagna Kapilekshanam Babur Durato Haratu. May he make your ill deeds go far away. Durato Haratu Dushkruta Nivaha. May that Shiva who destroyed Kama, may that Shiva who wears a Chandra, may that Shiva who has a who ate the poison and has a blue throat, Nilakantha, and that Shiva who has a Trinetra in his forehead, may that auspicious Shiva destroy all your misdeeds and ill thoughts. So that is the first two shlokas of Udayendiram Copper Plate. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope we will be able to continue.